Hey Cheers, we're coming back at you today with a quick flashlight review. We're looking at the Thrunite Ti4 compact. This is the cool white version. This was actually sent to me by Thrunite for evaluation and testing. I guess they liked my Ti3 video, so I'm really impressed with the quality of Thrunite for the price. Pretty hard to beat. So let's go ahead and talk about the Ti4 a little bit. It is a Penlight. It does take two AAA batteries. Has three brightness modes, which I'll go over here shortly in the video, but the first one is a firefly mode, which you can barely probably pick up there, and that is 0.3 lumens. That'll last 137 hours of battery life. That's quite a bit of battery life, and that's a nice little low light if you're looking at a map. You know, don't want to ruin your night vision. It's a good mode there. Second mode is simply accessed by clicking again, and this is the low 24 lumen mode. And then you click it again, and you have high, which is 252 lumens. Your battery's only going to be about 51 minutes on this, and on the low setting, 12 hours. There's also a hidden strobe mode, similar to the Ti3, that you access by clicking rapidly through the... Oh, I just passed it up. There you go. I think it's 6 times you can access a strobe mode, which, you know, for defensive purposes is great. So you got your different modes there. It is a high lumen output, especially for only 2 AAA batteries. So great little EDC light. That's exactly what I would put this in the category of. Is an EDC light, something you just take with you with your knife. You know, with your right now it's the Kaiser Gemini that I reviewed on the channel. You got your light, you got your knife, you got your gun, if you can conceal carry. And I think it's super important to carry a flashlight if you do conceal carry. The reason why is simply having target acquisition in low light or, you know, in the dark. You want to know what you're aiming at if you need to use your gun for self-defense. So a light comes in really handy. I actually had a question given to me by a friend. It was actually his wife. You know, why do you carry a flashlight every day? Is it always dark where you're at? You know, just kind of give me a hard time. And, you know, I thought about that. I'm like, why do I? Well, that's the number one reason, is for self-defense purposes with my firearm. But, you know, I was thinking, you know, why else would you need this? You know, if you got in a situation, you know, it could be based on your occupation. Let's say if you're a first responder, EMT, firefighter, police officer, this is a must-have piece of gear in your kit. And this is a good option because it's so slim and small, but still has a good amount of output. So if you're, you know, an EMT, having a Penlight is actually really important. Look at people, you know, pupil dilation, things of that nature. Obviously, for a police officer, they're, you know, that's sometimes they have to, you know, work in the dark and they need something to, you know, light their way. So a lot of reasons to carry a flashlight. Even if you don't, you know, I work in an office setting. But I've, you know, just having it, if I have to get out to my car at night, you know, find my keys, it's a good deterrent as well. You know, less of a victim if you have a light that you can, you know, blind someone with. So there's a lot of different reasons to carry a flashlight. So that like I said, the Ti4 is a Penlight. Now that, you know, there's many different types of lights. You know, like like their Ti3 and like this Maritac here, you have like a keychain style, you know, single AAA battery light. You have like the Eagle Tac. This is what was my EDC for a long time. CR123 style light. You know, all have their different purposes as far, or excuse me, different preferences. I mean, the purpose is all the same. You know, to be a flashlight to illuminate things. But you know, you have different battery types. You have different modes, different sizes, and I do like the Penlights because they're slim. They're slim and easy to carry, no matter what you're carrying. I am actually going to use this. I carry the Ti3 Thrunite on my keychain, and I'm going to use this like in an EDC kit, something that I would, you know, use outdoors. You know, have like a backup light, or have even if it was a primary light. This would work really well. So Thrunite really makes good quality flashlights. They did come with a couple of different extra O-rings. I tested the waterproofness of their light in my last video, and it came through a flying color, so I have no doubt that this will do the same. So let's go ahead, we'll turn the lights off here, and we'll kind of show you how bright, you know, each mode is, and, you know, kind of get a comparison there. Stay tuned. Alright, we just kept the camera rolling here. So this is your low mode, also known as a moonlight mode. You can see here, that's actually a decent amount of light, depending on what you need it for. And I like having these low lights. And I like that it's, the one thing I do like about the Thrunites is their interface makes more sense to me than a lot of lights. Because that's, you know, you want to have lowest mode first, in case that's all you need. This is the low mode, which is 24 lumens. Excuse me, that's the low mode, which is 24 lumens. And you can see that's quite a bit of light in this dark room. I mean, that's going to light up anything you need to. And if you need it, you have a high 252 lumens, which will obviously be used for a longer distance, more outdoors type application that you need to see farther away. So, but you got a really good battery life on this. It's super lightweight, only weighs 22.3 grams, which in ounces is, I'm not going to sit here and try to calculate that, so let's just get out the scale. That's the simplest thing to do here. So it's not going to add, I can tell you it's a very lightweight. It's not going to add much to your EDC as far as weight is concerned. And that can, you know, that can be a concern when you're carrying lots of stuff. So 1.6 ounces. And a lot of that weight is the batteries. You know, it's got 2 AAAs in there. That is a nice feature though, having the AAA batteries, because it's a very common battery. You know, you can find them in any grocery store, anywhere. You know, something that in a like a survival type situation that you could find spares. Carrying extra spare batteries for this will be super lightweight and easy to get. So there's definitely a lot of advantages for the AAA battery lights. So, but guys, that's going to wrap it up. It's a quick review, but it's a great flashlight. Super impressed with Thrunite and their products. Everything I've got my hands on, I've been very impressed with. Quality control is good. It does have a pocket clip for carry. You can remove it by unscrewing this top. I like the clicky. That is one thing that is important, is having that positive click. It doesn't feel mushy. It's really nice and clicky. So I like having that feature as well. So I highly recommend the Thrunite Ti4. This is the cool white version. I kind of prefer that cool white color of the illumination there. So excuse me, the illumination of the light. Yeah, you know, I just can't recommend this one quite enough. Definitely a great offering from Thrunite. So here it is again with this little comparison with the Mirror Tack and the Eagle Tack, just so you kind of get a size. It's obviously longer, but it's going to be quite a bit slimmer, lighter weight, and it's got a 20-year runtime on the LED. So that is a really really important feature, I think. So, and it is a Cree XPG2, excuse me, LED. So newer technology, you know, top of the line. It's got a nice reflector on there, nice orange pill reflector. So this is a light that, you know, you only spend 25 bucks on or less, and it's gonna, you know, last you a long time. So if you're on a budget for EDC and you're looking for a good light to carry, I think this one's pretty hard to beat, because it's so small and slim and light, but it has a great output. And yeah, so I put a link down in the description below where to buy this on the Thrunite Amazon store. If you have any questions or comments on this video, please leave them down below, and we'll see you on the next one.